we've been working together as a group for quite a while now, and I think that this show became where we went on our own paths. We were examining our relationships with our mother, and I think we really did that in a deep sense in past shows. And I felt like now I had kind of branched off to doing my own work, my own separate. I'm already, I found out what my mom had contributed, and now I am a whole person in a sense. I know where it all came from, the good and the bad. Right? I had a solo show here. Some of you might have been here like about 6 months ago, and I worked very hard on that and got it all up and did it. And then this show, of course, came up, and I was almost resistant. It was like, oh my God, I got to put it all, do this all again. And so what it sort of developed was each one of my paintings, which are on these walls over here and in the other room, are moments that I allowed to come out. And I feel like each time I worked on each separate piece, it was where I was at that moment, at that very moment. And one of them is called The Hearts Remember Everything, because I was sort of going through a very thoughtful process dealing with my heart. And then there was, this one over here is called We're Standing in the Fires of the Blue Planet. And, I just felt like fires can be ideas and new things coming up, but it also relates to what, we are going through as humanity right now. And so then the next one was safe passage, like poet passage, like passages, like the ship came in, and the other one, there's a ship that came in, and I went, oh, my ship is coming in now. It's like, it's all very sort of intuitive, and it kind of just flows out as I'm working on them, so that's where I'm at now.
And if you can say something about your door?
Oh, the door.
We'll get through that.
The doors were tough for all of us, very tough for all of us, and basically with my door, it was an old door I found years and years ago, and I thought it was beautiful. But what I did was write words on it that represent passages in our life, starting with birth to a point in our lives where we can get over some of we'll get through the things that make us who we are, and then surrender. And then the glass is a breakthrough. And when you open the door, there's nothing but the light. There's a light that just shines right in your face. And it was very hard not to put anything on that white background, because but there shouldn't be. There should be no color, no words, just light, because that's where